Guys, this is Apostle Ela. Thank you so much for joining us on this absolutely Monday. As above, so below. We're talking about lunar energy. Let me tell y'all something. This has been such a great experience of growing, and how our YouTube channel is growing, how our Instagram is growing, while our Facebook, even on TikTok, where they is seriously hating on a brother, but it's all good. Thank you so much, guys, as you are being notified that I'm live. My name is Apostle Ela. I'm the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. What's up there, my Keish, my Scorpio? How you doing, babe? And I want to say to each and every one of you, what's up there, Kimberly Peoples, my Pisces from North Carolina? All right, look, y'all chiming in. Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, Brave Forte. All right, we got Karen O'Brien, Gemini in the house. As you guys are being notified, let me tell you, Madam May, what's up, my Scorpio from Louisville, Kentucky? Thank you so much. What's up, Saint Gemini? Y'all is chiming in. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I hope y'all did. I hope somebody was just glad to see Apostle Ela today. What's up there, my Scorpio? What's up there, T. Carter? Then we got Natasha Foster, Aquarius from North Carolina. I want to say hello to each and every one of you guys on all of my social media platforms, because TikTok suspended me. So I got to October the 7th on suspension. But I keep it going, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for the comments up under the videos. Thank you for the cash apps, guys. I appreciate. It said, please check your Facebook instant message when you get a check. Yes, I will. Natasha, okay, I got you. I'll check that. I'm glad y'all. So y'all know me. Y'all got to keep up with me. I'll be all over the place. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let me tell you something. God is good and God is grace. Yes, and we thanking for our food. Bow our heads and we be fed. Thank you, Lord, for our daily bread. I am excited to be here. Now, I'm going to say this as different people chime in, and I know they're going to be watching this. When I tell you guys this is as a blood, yeah, they suspended a brother. Out of all the things I said, they had the nerve to suspend me on that one. I was like, what? Anyway, but yeah, but I can make videos on there, so it's all good. I'm not bothered. I done prayed about it, and God gonna fix it. But I want to say this to you guys. When I tell you my lives are gonna get more extreme, it said Mercy. Hello, Mercy from Jacksonville. Let me tell you. What's up, what's that, Nicey Moore? What's up, Nicey Moore from Jacksonville? All right, there. All right, let me tell y'all something. My message are going to get more in depth, more extreme, because we living in a situation and circumstances, but we need the butt naked truth. You know what I'm saying? And I do realize that certain platforms do not allow my verbiage, and it's okay. That's why we're building up our YouTube, so I can speak however I feel like it. And to my Facebook and also my Instagram, appreciate you as well. We want to say to all of my Christian buddies that probably going to come in. We don't have so many. It's normally on TikTok they be doing that. But these are the cards I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. We want to say hello to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Hello, and hello to my Patreon family. What's up there, Jackie Torres in the house? Sister Jackie, thank you for joining us. Let me tell y'all something. This gonna be deep. This gonna be deep. Yes, we talking about 14 inches deep. This gonna be deep on tonight. And I'm talking about, because when I say as above, so below, it's talking about the lunar energy, and a lot of you guys are having situations and circumstances, and y'all know I'm very big on talking to my babes first, because some of us stuck in our ways, and no matter how much truth, we'll say amen to it, but we're gonna continue in our path. But if I can help younger people and people that want to change and resonate with me, it's all about evolution with me. And so I'm really excited about how you guys have really been showing out on my website. Those that have joined the class, I think we got 3 more for the beginners. I don't know, Minister Mario is putting it in, but that beginners class, when I tell you guys, I'm going to be teaching real authentic magic. And the good thing about what I'm going to teach, and I know some people are going to be upset, but you're not going to be able to copy this, because I'm going to be ministering to people according to their energetic setup. And so therefore it will be beneficial to them. Yes, some things may be applicable to other people, but like a good doctor, I prescribed it for the individual. So when you get on my, you go into classes, everything will be tailored to the individual, okay? Also, what's up there, Karen Cartwright. All right, my Cancerian from California. What's up, brother Johnny, father of our church, the cancer in the house. He be taking care of pastor. Yes, he be looking out for us. We appreciate many of you guys. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all make this so much easier. As much of this is across the bear. A lot of you guys with your support, your love, your comments, your cash app, whatever you're doing, your love, your texts, all of that really, really helps me stay strong and keep pushing out this information. And I'm more excited for the people that are going to be in my classes, because if y'all think it's off the chain on my YouTube, y'all have no idea how them classes are going to be. And I'm talking about beginners, intermediate, even the advanced. I'm here for it. That's why I keep growing and keep developing, and this is why we do what we do. Okay, we want to say thank you to the one. I think if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on that, but I don't think we only have 3 left in the beginners course, and once again, non-refundable. Okay, so I want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to, what's up there, Jealous Sweets? I was doing work for you tonight. I went to the cemetery, and then I went yesterday too. I have certain people that I'm doing cemetery work for, dealing with the ancestors, moving stuff. So I want you guys, let y'all know I'm out here getting it for you. We want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello, thank you for being with us. I said it twice, but it's all good. I really want to talk about this. Now, I need y'all grown people. I mean grown. Nobody is responsible. You are responsible. I want y'all to understand what I'm about to talk about tonight. And I want y'all, like, if you can't swallow this, then save it for your grandchildren. Get you a doggy bag and save this for your grandchildren. Save this for your great-grand. Because this going to be deep, okay? And this has a lot to do with your spiritual journey. It has a lot to do with your healings. It has a lot to do with relationships. What's up, my Cancer? Kimberly Dawkins up in this mother sucker. And let me tell y'all something. We're going to talk about something, because all of you that do not understand the moon, and you don't understand what it is to have connections, I'm going to talk about some stuff that's quite deep. Now, this made this a mother, as a father, as a brother or sister. This is to help. What's up, my Quest Dreams? Hey, Atlanta. Oh, what's up? Pisces in the house. Thank you for being with us. Now, the reason why I always preference my lives this way, because I understand you have to be really grown about this information I'm about to share, okay? I'm here to give you the butt-naked truth. Whether you accept it or not, that's not my problem. And whether you utilize it or not, that ain't my problem. My point is to deliver you some information so when you practice in the ATR, that's whether E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Christianity. Matter of fact, I had somebody get on my on one of my videos and call me brother. I said, I'm not your brother. Huh? Your Jesus been trying to kill my people for the longest. I don't have time for that. And I'm not being, the reason why I'm building my YouTube account, because I am not going to make people feel comfortable when they're trying to make me uncomfortable about what I believe in, what I practice. I am not pushing my beliefs off nobody, and I don't want nobody pushing them off on me. Okay? If you don't agree with something that I'm doing, how I'm saying, then you can find you somebody else you agree with. It's just that simple. Other than that, you're going to get either cussed out, cursed, or all both. You know what I'm saying? All of the above. My point is, I want you guys to understand why this type of working is so important, especially if you're going to get initiated in some of these ATRs, because the transitions that are going to take place and the things that are going to happen, you need to be aware how deep this really go. Okay, so we want to say I'm going to be talking about nurturing connections tonight. All right, if you got a family member, if you have a friend, you got a loved one, you got a side piece, you know what I'm saying? You got a Mr. Old Faithful or Mrs. Anytime, Anywhere, call them to and tell them that tune in. Apostle Ely is live. They gonna need to hear this. Now, I would, since it's already after 9 o'clock, you might well take your wig off, cause this gonna be a doozy. All right, take your wig off. This gonna be a doozy. I got my new cards in, so I'm excited about that. Ha! All right. Now, let me get my Bible. Y'all gonna see why this is important. I said nurturing connections. Everything about the moon in all of its cycles. When you talk about the moon, you talking about. See, I got my bonnet on. I know that's right. Now, when you talk about the moon and lunar energy, it is about connecting, and it creates connections even in the astral plane. The reason why we use selenite and the moonstone and we work with the moon is because the moon represents the mother, the nurturer, okay? And every form of magic, Ifa, voodoo, it talks about nurturing. Even when they talk about El Shaddai, he's the many-breasted one. They talk about God in the feminine aspect of saying God will protect Israel like a mother hen protects her babies. When you understand energy and frequency of the mother nature, you start understanding how important nurturing is. And a lot of us, when it comes to this, you're going to really be shocked. Okay? This going to get you. I ain't trying to make you have mother issues. I'm just going to explain some stuff to you. Now, we're going to do 1 Samuel, the 18th chapter, the first verse through the 4th. Hello, Facebook. Y'all be chiming in. Now, it said, and it came to pass when he had made an end of speaking unto Saul. This is David talking to Saul. He said that the soul of Jonathan, King Saul's son, was knitted with the soul of David. And Jonathan loved him as his own soul. What's up there, Tree Rhonda? Aries in the house. Now, verse 2 said, and Saul took him that day and would not let him no more home. Know that David is his replacement. Okay? Also know that God, there's a relationship, a spiritual connection between David and Jonathan. Then it goes on verse 3, say, and Jonathan and David made a covenant or an agreement because he loved him as his own soul. Now, this, I'm going to show you why this stuff is important. And Jonathan stripped himself of his robe that was upon him and gave it to David, and his garments, even his own sword, and his bow, and his girdle. Now, this is where you show, when somebody is showing you, I want to talk to y'all. When I say nourishing connections, here is Jonathan showing David everywhere he can that he got it for him. Now, I know that many of us may not have experienced somebody going this far for us to show. Listen, I consider you, Jonathan was the king's son. So basically, he was giving David his princely robe. He was giving David his princely sword. See, he would not, some of y'all be getting that BS, okay? I'm talking about when people are putting their credit on the line, when people are putting their resources on the line, when people are putting their business on the line, when people are putting their relationship with powerful people on the line. This is what Jonathan was showing David. Here is to show you that I not only I love you, but we are brothers. I want to talk to you guys about nourishing soul family relationship. These are people that you are connected with on a soul level, a eternal level. When they came together, their souls knitted together. Everybody that you encounter, you're not going to make a love connection. Y'all hear me? Everybody that you come in contact with, even for the sake of love, you're not going to bond on a soul level. You may bond on a mental level. You may bond on a physical level. You may even bond on an emotion. But you will not bond on a soul level. That is not a relationship everybody got. Now, another thing I want to talk about. Why is it important to nourish your connections? Now, this may seem very unimportant to a lot of us. And Apostle is going to explain why. Because I wrote it down here. The only connections that most of us keep or have, whether they're good or bad, is our biological connections. Because most of us grew up. I'm still your mama. That's still your sister. That's still your daddy. That's still your cousin. That's still your family. See, these type of connections, a lot of times with most of us, we have unhealthy connections. And so therefore, people never have to correct their behavior, or people do not make restitution for the action that they take wrongfully against you in these type of relationships. So a lot of us grow up with bad connections. I'm going to say it again. A lot of us, we have connections, but we have very bad connections with people because outside of family, we don't know how to nourish relationship, because the people that we had with connections with were more normally biological. Family. The reason why this is important, because your other relationships that you're going to have to actually work for those relationships. You're going to have to actually work for those connections. You're going to have to actually invest and show effort in order to maintain those connections. Huh? See, when you grow up, when she's saying, I'm still your mama, that means it don't matter what she do, how she do, that connection gonna be there. Huh? That's still gonna be your daddy. Huh? It don't matter if he don't never do nothing for you. When you grow up with those type of connections, and those people are not responsible, and they're not nourishing those connections, then you grow up feeling that you can go to other people, places, and things that you become connected to and behave poorly. I'm gonna say it again. Even in spiritual relationships, when you're trying to be in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Christianity, Palo, all of these, they say it takes a village to raise a child. All these people that you may get in contact with and you get a connection with, but you don't know how to nourish those relationships, because the only example of connection of those relationships was by people that felt like no matter what they did or did not do, they were still going to be in connection with you. Is anybody understanding what I'm saying? If this is how you came up, it is going to really mess your life up, because you're not going to value those connections, and you're not going to see the importance of those connections, because you feel like you can live without. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, that's my sister, but I don't fool with her. Yeah, that's my brother, but I don't fool with him. Yes, that. See, all lunar energy is about you tapping into Mother Earth, tapping into Father Sky, tapping into the crystal, tapping into the earth. When you have been taught improperly about connection, then it's going to affect you on a spiritual level. I want to encourage you. This is real. I watch people. When you don't value your connectivity with your biological family, and you feel like no matter what you do, they still got to accept you. Some people will go out there and they done slept with everybody in the family, done have babies with people in the family, and show up to the family reunion daring somebody to say something to them. See, if you came up like this, you're going to have problems with your spiritual life. T. Carter said, some family think that they're entitled. I'm serious. It is a real thing, y'all. This is a real thing. I don't care if you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria. If you came up like this, if you are in relationship with family and you're the person that feels like because I'm your sister, you supposed to do for me regardless. I don't care how I treat you. You my brother. You supposed to do. If you are a brother and saying, oh, you my sister, you need to take me in. What you gonna let me see? No. If you the type of person that is trying to force your way in relationship because there is a connection and you don't value those things, it's going to affect your spiritual journey. Because everything outside of biological, you have to earn. You might be daddy's girl and daddy's baby, but you going to try to be somebody's wife. And your father going to still be for you because you his. That's a connection. And if you don't learn how to grow up and be a woman and learn how to be a wife or be a partner, whatever you're trying to be, you're going to struggle in other connections because your relationship with your father is indefinite. But your relationship with other people, places, and things are based on how you behave. What's up there, my Capricorn? Mama Brooks. Now, I put down here, because this is going to get really personal. I said, if it wasn't for biological connection, some of y'all would have no connections at all. Connections take work, effort, healing, and its value. Real talk. Let me tell y'all something. What we have become very good at it, especially in the church, don't matter what religion is, we have become great at breaking soul ties that you messed up. I'm going to say that again. You have become great at breaking soul ties that you, as the individual, messed up that connection. You're making that connection a problem when the truth is you did not value that connection you had with that person, that place, or that thing. And you had no respect for it. And now you're going around trying to break connections. So I'm going to use myself as an example so you can understand where I'm coming from. By me hoe-hopping like I was, I made certain connections that had nothing to do with love. And there were children that came out of those connections. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? And so therefore, I was an always, listen here, y'all think my mouth reckless now. That's what wisdom and experience. It was far reckless. I remember telling one of my sons, I said, listen, I'm your daddy by force, not choice. Because if I could have not have met your mama, you wouldn't be here. See, it might sound cruel, but a lot of y'all looking at y'all connections and saying the same thing, but you won't be honest. The reason why those connections are broken the way they are, because it's how you connected to them. You did not go in there like David and Jonathan and saying, oh, we're going to be a team and we're going to be together. Right now, most of us come from broken situations, entitled situations, and therefore we have damaged relationships. And so therefore now we right here trying to break ties because those ties, those connections remind us of decisions that we have made very poorly. And if you're making poor decisions now and you're not respecting and not willing to nurture relationships and connections you have, then it don't matter to you. You're going to go around here just breaking connections. And you're going to, let me tell y'all something. You don't miss the water till the well run dry. And some of you, I love this. You can't miss certain connections that you could have with certain people, places and things because you didn't get the benefit of. But if you have ever had a healthy connection with somebody and it was a mutual benefit and then something happens and that connection is broken or damaged or cut, you can't say you don't miss that. That's when you lose your connection with God. You lose your connection with the Orishas. You lose your connection with the ancestors. You lose your connection with resources. Oh, baby, things change. And if y'all don't understand what I'm saying today, I'm going to go a little deeper. Listen, when it comes down to Apostle Ely, the only reason why I can walk in my healing and my wholeness, because I understand that certain connections I made when I was adolescent. I made them when I was an asshole. I made them when I was trifling. I made them when when it was all about me. See, some of these soul ties we trying to break, if we ain't trying to break them because they so bad, we don't want nobody to know we had that connection. My first son, I lied that was not my child. Because I didn't want nobody to know I was sleeping with his mama. It wasn't even about the child. I did not want the connection. I knew because of my status that I had deniability. I had the power of deniability because nobody would know and would believe that I would have done that. So therefore, but that baby was the living proof that I had been there. Now, my mama told me like this, if it ain't your child, it is either your child, your daddy's child, or your older brother. And them two ain't been there. So you are the father. She was married all by herself. She said, you are the father. Before the blood test came back and all, she told me get out of her house. That's her grandchild. That's what she told me. I want y'all to understand something. A lot of this stuff that y'all going to be going through with these cleansings, it's about soul tie. It's connections you made that are still connected. There are certain situations and circumstances until you face how you even had the connection. Was you in a low time in your life? Was you trying to get out your mama house? Was you trying to prove that you a man? Like, where did you make the connection? When you get your diagnostic reading, you need to be trying to figure out where did we come into connection. Because some of y'all not going to, I'm a Sagittarius. Listen, I don't rectify a lot of my connections. I tell my kids the truth. Hey, I tell them quick, you might not like what I'm about to say. Huh? You might not like the way it came about. But this is the truth. Huh? We was not on a boat in Paris talking about love. We was tearing it down. We was tricking. Y'all, some of y'all need to listen. Your daddy, he's not a bad person. I was high and I was drunk. And that's how you got here. That's how we made our connection. We made our connection at the Green Leaf Bar. We made our connection because I was mad with my husband. Some of y'all got connections from other people, relationships. And you trying to break ties that you done made. It's just the truth, y'all. I was on low tide at the beach. He washed up and he took him home. Oh, that is such a good one. T-Car, the Scorpio, said, I was in low tide at the beach and he washed up and I took him home. Come on. Y'all tell the truth where the connection came. And then when you look at that thing, you be trying to break that tie. You be trying to break that tie. But there, especially if other things were produced out of that. It don't necessarily have to be a child. It could be in a trauma. It could have been an experience that some of y'all trying to get rid of certain traumas. But in order to get rid of the trauma, you got to go back to the connection. Because that's where the trauma took place, through the connection. I remember arguing with my ex. Listen, I told y'all I was a whore, so I got a lot of stories. So I was arguing with my ex. I said, oh my God. I said, me and her was arguing. So I said, I wish I would have never met your brother. So she was like, what my brother got to do with what we talking about? I said, because if I would have never met your brother, I would have never met you. That was a connection. I met you. The connection was, I met you through your brother. And if I had not met your brother, then I told the other girl, I said, if I would have just missed that road, I wouldn't have had that. Listen, in order to figure out what's going on with you, you have to figure out where you was, what was going on, where the connection came in. The same thing spiritually. You got to figure out why you are resonating soul ties with certain people. Why are you trying to break that soul tie? Why are you connecting with certain ATRs? Same thing. Some people tell me, say, you know what? Even though I went to church, I never resonated with Christianity. I sat there, I listened, but something never resonated. Okay? It's just the truth. A lot of times, people think that I know y'all laugh, but I am so serious. Truth will get you the deliverance you looking for. And I don't care how many candles you burn, I don't care how many baths you take, I don't care how many initiates. If you don't understand that connectivity and then get healed from it, then how can you truly, sir and ma'am, nourish a healthy connection? Own up to your mess so you can get delivered. I know that's right. Listen, a lot of people don't realize, I really don't care. I'm at peace within my mind. But a lot of times I got people that they're trying to get past the connection. In order to get healed, you have to revisit the connection. In order to get understanding why you so traumatized. Who taught you about how to nourish your relationships? Your family. And if they were problematic, if they were my way or the highway, if they were, it's my party and I cry if I want to, if they were emotional manipulators, baby, you have a lot of work to do. You can let people lie to you all day long and, you're going to get, listen, spirituality is about connecting with your soul. And if your soul has been wounded, if your soul has been abused, if your soul has been damaged, let me tell y'all something. The word nourish means to provide with food or any other substance necessary for growth, health, and good condition. The average person, especially black people, do not know how to nourish relationships. Jonathan knew how to nourish his relationship with David. Even when David, now remember, Jonathan is next in line to become king. But God has anointed David to be king in replacement of Saul. And their relationship was so strong that Jonathan did not backstab David even for the benefit of becoming the next king. Let me tell y'all something. Do you not know how connected you have to be with somebody for you to give up an opportunity like that? Some of y'all stabbing people in the back for a whole lot less. Some of y'all lying on people for a whole lot less. Some of y'all being trifling to people for a whole lot less. Huh? It's just the truth. It's just the truth. And if this is how you came up, you're going to ruin your connections. And you're going to be running around here trying to break soul ties because you damaged them. I had a question out here. I said, would you still have the connection if you had taken care of it? The things that you claim, that you trying to get rid of, if you had honestly nourished that connection you had with growth, with health, and good condition, would you, would you, sir, or would you, ma'am, still have that connection? The truth is, most of us would. A lot of y'all losing friends, you losing resources. You like, people are the treasure chest. Every person is made in God's image and after God's life. But because of where we are in our state of mind, we do not nourish relationships. We go to those, we make those connections with people, and we return. What am I getting out of this? You're not there to cause it to grow. You're not causing it to be healthy, and you're not trying to keep it in a good condition. You treat that connection with people, places, and things just like you do that car. Let me tell y'all something. How many times you have went to a fast food restaurant, Burger King, McDonald's, and these people literally want to be paid? And I'm all for financial growth. Listen to what I'm going to say. They want to be paid $15 an hour. At $15 an hour with pictures on the register, you still can't get my order right. How many people are not nourishing the very thing that claims to be bringing in food or resources into their household? I'm trying to show you right now, if you don't learn to value your connections with people, you're going to throw them away. If you don't learn how to value your connections with Mother Earth, it ain't going to matter. Because if natural things don't matter to you, spiritual things ain't going to matter to you. A lot of you guys, if things go, if that connection is tried and tested, you don't look at it as a blessing. Huh? You should be able to argue, disagree, and still keep your connection. You should be able to go through certain things if that is a true connection and still be connected to that person. But the reason why a lot of our relationships dissolve is because of how we connected. We got together on for temporary needs, and now that those needs have been met, there's no more reason for the connection. Huh? You know why he left? He don't need you for a place to stay no more. He done messed around and got his own car. He done stayed in your house. You done took care of him long enough, so now he can get him a car. He done took your other 2 checks from your tax return, done bought him a car. He ready to go. What they told me, they say you loyal to the need. These are the type of connection people are making. And when those needs have been met, people break off. They call them soul ties. Breaking soul. There wasn't no soul ties. You weren't tied to their soul, period. You connected to them on a need-based relationship. Sex-based relationship. I'm in a dilemma. I need some help. And so therefore, you never made an honest connection with that person. Soul ties are real. Huh? Energetic ties are not soul ties. This is deep, ain't it? It says, I wrote down here because I didn't want to forget where we at. The reason why a lot of us struggle, and I'm going to say this, you could think this don't matter, but it does. The reason why we cannot nourish our connections because a lot of people that claim to be spiritual lack people skills. You lack the understanding of psychology. You lack the ability to actually try to understand that individual. You lack the ability to understand that people are not responsible to make you happy. I always say that people say, oh, I need somebody to read 50-50. Two incomplete people. I'm going to say it again. I don't care if you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Congo, Palo. Have you ever connected to somebody that there was no need there? Y'all chose to be connected. Think about that. When have you ever had a relationship or connection with somebody and there was no need? Y'all bonded. Y'all souls came together. Like you literally, they don't have to be with you. You don't have to be with them. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's lovers. I don't care if it's business. I don't care what it is. But think about how many of the relationships that you have that you connect out. And most of it is because you lack people skills. Most of us have learned how to talk to people. We tell people what we think. We don't listen to nobody. We think a conversation is everybody hearing us out. And then you go around and tell everybody, oh, we talk. No, you talk. Huh? I have a right to disagree with what you said. And therefore, some of y'all, because somebody disagree with y'all, y'all think that's a problem. That's not a problem. That is communication. When God tell you no, that's him answering you. Huh? He's not going to tell you yes. When the Orisha tell you no, that's what they mean. When the Nkisi tell you no, some of y'all believe that something is wrong when you're not getting your way. Because that's the only reason you are connected to people, places, and things. How many of these connections you had that you're the reason why they got tore up? You needed a way out. Just tell them. She ain't no bad woman. I used her to get on my feet. He ain't no bad man. I used him to... Why you can't... You grown now. You already done used him. You done got what you wanted. Why you just can't tell the truth? Why you got to go around and paint this man or woman as a bad person when your objective was to connect with them to get something out of them? Just tell the truth. Heal yourself. Stop going lying on them. Stop lying. Get healed. I had somebody tell me, oh, I went and got a reading. Some of y'all, let me tell y'all something about me. If you went and got a reading about me, if the person did not tell you about your ass, I don't want to hear about what they're telling you about my ass. Okay? Because charity begins at home. A lot of y'all want to know about what somebody else doing. But if somebody read you, they need to be talking about you. Why all your reading is about other people, places, and things when you the one that don't know how to nourish a relationship? Huh? Even in the church, I remember people saying, oh, such-and-such was prophesying about you. I don't want to hear about no prophet that came through your church if they didn't tell your mammy about her ass. Huh? Because it ain't all me. Why is it that they always talking about what I did? If they ain't telling her about what she did, I don't want to hear. Did you hear me? Why is it that when you have a dream, it's always about who tried stabbing you in your back? Who betraying you? Who you betrayed? Huh? Y'all see people, they change their name, they go to different places, they're trying to break the connection. They don't want you to be able to tie them to the situation because they want you to believe that they are a different person. That's right. T. Carter said that hidden agenda. I'm trying to tell y'all. How you gonna vibrate on a high vibrational when you're not even being honest about some of these connections that have been broken? You the one broken. Whether you did it knowingly or unknowingly, whether you did it based off that you're intentional, which is knowledge, or you did it unintentional, which is out of ignorance. Either way, but you still was the reason why it broke. Huh? So when you ask for healing, a part of healing is understanding, okay, yes, I need to learn how to nurture because I was taught by my mama to get that money. I was taught about my daddy to get that coochie. If you gay, I was taught to get that booty hole or get me some head. Huh? If you're female, get that that lick on, whatever. I don't care what you do. Huh? If you like to knock down animals, that's your business. But somebody taught you how to deal with your connection. And if they didn't teach you how to have a healthy connection, that's based off growth, based off health, and based off good condition, I'm going to ask you this question. Like I said, this is for grown people. Since somebody been with you, this deep, since they been with you, I don't care if it's been 2 months, I don't care if it's been 2 years, are they a better person because being connected to you, or are they a worse person? Since their connection to you, since you're such a great, see when the river connect with the ocean, it flows into one another. Since the connection with you, did that person, place, or thing become better because of their connectivity to you? So instead of going out here trying to make connections, are you making that connection? When you make that connection, do you make that situation better or worse? Only person can answer that question honestly is you. When people want to connect to you, did you become better because of that connection or worse? When you look over your life since you've been connected to that person, that place, or that thing, but when you got an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, are you better or are you worse? Huh? Are you more smarter? Are you more evolved? Are you a greater person? Can you love? Can you now you know how to nurture? I value my relationship with people. That's why I give people so much time to get it right. Listen, let me tell y'all something about me. What's up, Tattoo? From my sad from New York. Let me tell you what I hate. When you done invested in your connections, like people don't say, when I'm dealing with people, I really invest in people, right? Who really want to keep on rehiring? Something to think about, Apostle, is the time examination. Yeah. Think about this. Who really want to make a connection with somebody, invest in that connection, and then want to see it dissolve? No real sober-minded person. But some of us, we make those connections so fragile by lack of nurturing and taking care and supporting those connections till they just connection break. And some of y'all, because you are so selfish, you don't even care. You don't even care. You don't even care how that person's soul has been affected since the break. The cut. You don't care. Male or female. Gay, straight or bi, rich or poor. Dummy or the smartest in the bunch. It don't matter. That's what real spirituality is about. Do you make people better when you're around? When they connect with you, do you make them better? And I don't understand until you understand enough about yourself why you connecting to anybody. That's why I understand people relationship. Huh? You're going to miss that connection when it's gone. Hurt people hurt people. And that's who they be connecting with. And they swear to God somebody hurt them. No, you was already hurt before you made that connection. And that's why law of attraction, all that stuff, you actually, until you get healed, all I want y'all to focus on, your soul tie. Hopefully people can heal themselves and actually find their purpose before it's too late. I think that a lot of people are missing out because they're not investing in getting people skills. You did not learn the right people skills from your parents. Your mama talked about everybody. Your daddy went out and thought because he had money that he can have all the hoes. Huh? Like, think about the people skill that your people really have. Huh? Some of them talk about people on their way coming in their house. Some people wait till they leave. But your people skill is to talk about people. Huh? Your people skill is to get what you can out of folks. Like, I need you to really realize you lack people skill because you're not going to be something different because you get in your spiritual journey. whoever and wherever you learn your people skills. All right. Sir and ma'am. So true. Start with self-love and self-worth. Listen, a lot of people do not want to start with themselves. They want to start with everybody else. My success and my peace of mind, I work on me. I work on me. I'm trying to be a more healthier version of myself. That's why I know what to get rid of. I'm trying to tell you. They love drama. Until that drama tear their life up. Ain't no fun when the rabbit get the gun. I don't know if Nikki's on here. My Sagittarius. Gossip. Let me see. Wait a minute. A lot of people always got their way, and they don't care about other folks that really care about them. So they love drama and gossip. You know, Dookie Mount. That's right, Dookie Mount. But let me tell y'all something. I want y'all to understand. If somebody, no matter where they go, what they do, if they are only exhibiting the people skills that they learn from family, and when you look at their family and you see how their family conduct themselves, why do we expect them to behave in another way except they are trying to evolve? Except that grown man or woman is trying to evolve. Go and tell them children the truth why you keep seeing the cycles in your life. Some of you guys so busy trying to hide what you done. Everybody see it in your children. Like, if you want to really heal, and you want to see different things manifesting in your generation, somebody gonna have to start talking. Somebody gonna have to sit down with a counselor. Somebody gonna have to go and beg somebody pardon. Huh? While you getting initiated, while you getting scratched, while you getting buried in the cemetery, you need to go back and tell your sister you sorry for sleeping with her man. Before you become a tata, mambo, hooligan, all this other stuff, before you become a preacher, pastor, like it's like this on the real. Like, I don't know where some of y'all think y'all gonna step over some of this stuff. You done tore up that woman's house, done hurt all them children out that family, and okay. I remember sneaking in I was messing with this girl, and I was sneaking in through the window. Y'all know I did this when I was a kid, because I'm too old to be going through somebody's window. So I was sneaking in through the window. So I didn't know the mama was home. I'm like, now I ain't even think about it. That's trifling. You know your mama home. Why you gonna tell me to come over? Anyway, so I'm over there going through the window. So I'm almost in there. So her mama come out the door. She said, "Young man," and I'm being the most respectable hoe that I am. I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "The next time you come to my house, come to my front door." I said, "Yes, ma'am." I had to crawl out the window and leave. Listen, y'all, this real talk. Later on, I done got into church, getting married. Guess who come through the door? That I had to face this woman that the first time she ever saw me was trying to climb into the window of her apartment, mess with her daughter. And now she's seeing me talking about I'm a preacher. Connection. When somebody see you, what is the connection what kind of connection are they gonna have when they see you? When they hear your name, what kind of connection do they make with your name? Just astral energy. Natasha Foster said, "Exactly. My folks think I'm weird, but I think on a whole new wavelength." I know that's right, baby. Let me tell y'all something. I'm just here to help you. You can take it. I told you it's gonna be deep. It's gonna be heavy. This is lunar energy. This is all about Cancer energy. Cancers. That's what moves on this moon. Gabriel, water energy. And we need that in our life. Apostle. Yeah, I'm just being honest with you. Like, listen, me personally, I ain't make her daughter do that, but I was ashamed. Cause I got some moral fiber in me. You know what I'm saying? I might be doing some stuff I don't have no business doing, but I know when I'm wrong. You understand? I can admit when I'm wrong. I might be doing it, but I know when I'm wrong. Huh? Then I ain't want to have no daughters because I ain't want no payback. I didn't have no girls, but I got some nieces. Woo! Trying to tell y'all. Yeah. You got to think about that stuff. And guess what? If you don't take, and when I say connectivity, I'm talking about the way you eat. I'm talking about the way you handle money. I'm talking about the way you pray. It's not just going around. Like, make the connection. Where did you get that mindset from when it comes to certain things? When you deal with people, why you see people the way you see people? Because I know you would talk better. By which one? My uncles? No, I wouldn't talk better. My mama, yes. Not my uncles. I was doing just what I was instructed to do. Yeah. I did my dirt too. Trust me. I wasn't too proud of what I did, but I learned from that. I know. But that's how you heal. And then especially you have kids out of there. I'm like, oh my God. Like, when you look back on your life, and you look at certain connections you had with people, then look at what's going on in your life right now. Are they a reflection of the ties that you had with other people when you wasn't 100? Huh? When you were 40 and you were 100. When you were 30 and now you're 80. When you were 17. That's how you got to think. Because energy does not die. It can be destroyed. Hell no. Not You know, I looked up to them. I thought that was everything. I thought them Negroes was everything. Gonna tell me nothing. Especially when I got my Jerry curl. I had a Jerry curl and I had a gold tooth right here. Had a Playboy bunny in there. I was trying to be like my uncles. It's the truth. I'm so glad I done growed up. I don't know if anybody needs a reading, or maybe you just want to support. I'm just in a mood right now. I'm really trying to grow and trying to get ready for these classes, and I really want y'all guys to really, really understand what my endeavor is with my classes. It is not to teach recipes. Recipes are teaching you how to do money. This and that. You need to learn the formula to life. And when you understand the formula to life, you will be able to solve your problems. There's some holes in this house. Yes. She said, I'm just trying to find it. True love, Apostle Ely. I tried dealing with my karmic partner. Let me tell you what true love is. I'm gonna give y'all some understanding. Because there's a definition out there about true love. It's not the truth. Love is a cosmic dark matter energy. It is a chaos energy. It is a high vibrational. And you cannot find true love if you're not vibrating in that. We are not connecting with people based off of love. We're basing our connection off of a need. I don't care if that's need for a relationship. I don't care if it's a need for partnership. It is a need not to be alone. You're not connecting out of love. You're connecting thinking you're finding somebody. You are complete within self. And then what you do as a complete self, then you share that with somebody else. David was complete. John and they knitted their souls together. Some of you guys still out here saying you looking for something that's supposed to be developed on the inside of you. Become what you're looking for and you will attract the very thing. You don't have to look for anything. Become. That's why we have the I am statement. So when you do, I got love incense. There's so many things that you can be working on yourself. Not just talking about you love yourself, going to Bed Bath and Beyond. Let me tell y'all something. Some of this stuff y'all be doing is ridiculous. Why would you get dressed up, smelling good, wearing sexy lingerie to go to bed alone, trying to psych yourself out that you loving on your, sitting there with you a glass of wine by yourself, sipping on some wine, knowing you want to be ravished, like a tiger, knowing you wants to be slammed all over. And, like what? Who done duped you with that ignorance? Become. Get in that frequency. Understand what that vibration and frequency is. And watch manifestation. When we do spiritual work, that's what that is. Anybody that really knows how to manifest, don't matter, Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, they understand those concepts. We bring that vibration and frequency in there. I don't understand it. Every time I'm with someone, they always have another side piece. And I give all to them. No. Let me tell you, because these are lies. Listen why I'm saying it's a lie. Grown men do not have side pieces. That's why they call it playboy. Notice they don't say play man. When you are a complete woman and you are committed, then you sit back and you ask questions. That's like as a grown man. Like I tell my women in church, when you at a certain age, you need to be asking about 401k. You need to be finding out, do he got Blue Cross or Blue Shield? You need to be trying to find out what kind of savings he got. How long you been on your job? How many times you been married? Have you been married? Do you got kids? Have you ever went to jail for child support? Have you ever had repo? See, grown people can sit and have grown people. See, being honest, as being grown, we already know we ain't perfect. So we should be able to ask, have you ever had a transmitted disease? Once, twice, 17 times? Have you ever been? I need to know. If we gonna bond, we gonna have some grown folks conversations. Is that your house? Did you stay with your mom? Did you get kicked out? Was you got a divorce? Was you the plaintiff? I need to know. Who initiated the divorce? Do you got kids from different people? I need to know. Oh, you got kids? Well, how many years apart are they? We grown people don't sit and run into a relationship. Grown people ask grown questions. Because if I'm going to join with you, I need to know that we going to be a team. I need to know what I'm signing up for. You want asking, you need to ask. Listen, I don't care how much. Let me tell you something. Y'all listen to me good and don't make excuses. When you are a grown man, gay, straight, or bi, you don't have time for side pieces. Let me explain it to you. Because in order to satisfy your partner, it takes all of you. I'm going to say that again. Any grown man or woman understands that they can't. That's why I don't cheat. I don't believe in cheating. I cannot be 100 with you giving parts of me away. There's 24 hours in a day. When a grown man is still playing that he's not an adult man. I'm telling you. If he's a grown man, he going to be asking you questions. He ain't going to be worried about your panties. He's not going to be worried. No, I'm asking some real questions. Do you know what a stroke look like? I'm 49, about to be 50. Do you know, have you ever bought a house? Do you know you got any connection with real estate people? I need to know who your best friends are. Do you got doctors and lawyers for friends? Or is Ray Ray and Tree your friend? Because that tells me all I need to know. At your age, why is why that your friend at your age? Huh? Somebody say, just show me your healthcare card and show me all the strokes in the mutual fund. Come on here. Come on. Because no grown man or grown woman ain't going to have a problem with that, because they're going to be asking you the same question. Because they got an investment. And if we're going to do this, we need to know what we're working with. What's your credit score? See, when you're not talking like that, you ain't serious about that man or woman. Y'all better go watch Love Darcy. When you grown and y'all can't have adult conversations about real life issues, huh? Why you drool out your mouth like that, huh? Why your eye leak like that, huh? Huh? Why your breath smell like? Do you plan on fixing your teeth? Or you gonna just die like that? What you gonna do? We trying to make a love connection. And I gotta ask questions. Cause when they ain't serious, they not gonna ask them questions. Huh? How many baby mamas are you? Huh? Did you pregnate every one of them? Huh? Huh? You like to hit it from the back? Which hole? I need to know. Cause you got some women out there, they with that. They with that. You can hit both of them. They don't care. Ask the right question. Got some dudes out there. They like that. They don't mind. Ask questions. You grown. And then, you making me feel uncomfortable. That means you are not ready to have a grown-up relationship. Because you shouldn't feel uncomfortable about these questions. Because we grown. We do these things. Huh? Because if I'm going to put my mouth on you, I need to know where you've been. I'm grown. I do what I want to do. Huh? 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 I'm going to be worse than the gynecologist. Why does it look like that down there, huh? Why is that skin hanging down there? Are you going to do a vagina rejuvenation? Or are you going, huh? That's supposed to be a clitoris. It looks like a short penis. Huh? What they been doing? What was it? Why is your holster? Huh? Y'all don't have no crap. Have you ever, ma'am? Have you ever had a train riding on you? Have you ever had more than one partner at the same time? I need to know. You're a grown woman. If you did it, I might be interested. But I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask you. You need that, huh? Just like a man ask a woman, do you swallow? You ask them, do you swallow? You grown. Just telling you. Y'all not asking them questions. Huh? Explain to me why you able to drive around all day. You don't own a gas station. You don't own a car lot. How do you make your money? Why do you have time to talk to me like you do? How do you have time to show up like you do? T. Carter said, I can't with you. They swallow everything but the mouthwash. Who? Ask real questions. Now, if I'm there to play, I'm not. Listen, when you there to play, you don't ask these questions. But if you're trying to be serious with somebody, you need to be asking questions. And if I'm not serious with you, I'm not going to answer them questions. Not because I'm afraid to answer, because you're not the person I'm trying to be serious with, so I'm not going to give you that kind of information. I'm grown. That's the beauty of being grown. And you need it. When you go to your madrina, you go to your tata, your mambo, you ask grown-up questions. And when they give you childish answers, then you know what you're dealing with. Huh? When you talk to your pastor, you asking them grown-up questions, and they giving you childish responses, you know what you're dealing with. I'm at work spitting my coffee. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't do it. I'm trying to tell you, let me tell y'all something. The only reason why you ain't found somebody to make you happy because you're not happy with yourself. You need to be honest about what you want. You should be, at some point in your life, you should be able to say, listen, this is what I'm looking for. If it runs him off, he ain't for you. Listen, this is how I want to live. These are my bills. This is my credit. I like to spend money. I do save, but I like to spend money, huh? I like to get, you know what I'm saying? You grown. If he's afraid of what you're putting on the table, at least you already know. T-Car said they be looking at me like I'm crazy. No, you ain't crazy. That's real. Huh? You talking about, oh, you fine. Is you going to be able to keep this going? Because right now, I'm financing this. You talking about you like it. Will you finance it to stay like this? Or if I get connected with you, now I'm going out here look like a hero. No. I'm not. No. I'm happy. I just thought to bring someone else happiness. But she doesn't. No. Listen. Magic attracts the same vibration. This is a universal law. And let me tell y'all this. Let me say it to you like this. This might help. Just like it takes time to make a custom car to your specifications, a custom meal, a custom house, anything custom made takes time. When you have specifics out there for the universal brain, then you have to be patient because you're asking for something custom made for you. And you have to trust your ancestors, your guides, your goddess. Don't care your gay, straight, or bi. To bring to you exactly what. Every time I connected with certain people, they was a freak. I never even had to ask. I said, you wouldn't be attracted to me if you wasn't a freak. I never had to ask them. Even in the church, I found freaks. Even in the Ifa, I found freaks. Even in voodoo, I found freaks. I don't care where you go. If you know what you're looking for, praise God, you will find it. Seek and ye shall find. That's a promise. Huh? I don't care if they're wearing an Armani suit. It's a freak in there. If me and you resonate, oh, I ain't got to ask no question. You might not be a more effective freak than I am. Maybe you are. Maybe I think I'm turning you out. You turn me out. But the point is, I already know the energy. Because I'm real with myself. I told one girl, you lie so much, how you didn't know that person was lying to you? Much as you lie, you didn't know they were lying to you? God, I can't stand that. How you a liar and you don't know somebody else lying to you? You's a... Kim John said, if they don't like your question, just get one one leg in the grave and he'll answer just to make you happy. Who? Y'all know it ain't nothing but the truth. Ain't nothing but the truth. All right, y'all. I done did what I could do. Nobody, they didn't. This was too deep for them. They didn't want to bless the man of God. But I listen. It's the truth. If you keep running across this, don't think because you get initiated or get into these ATR that anything gonna change, because it's not. You don't learn how to get people skills and master your connections with people and start nourishing those relationships. You should, at a certain age, you should be able to have long-term relationships. It's the truth. I appreciate you too. I appreciate you being honest on this forum. That's what it's here for. I want her, but I don't think she wants me. Let me tell y'all something. Most of us want the opposite of what we are. That's the attraction. Very few people like to attract the same thing that they are. There's no attraction. Get people skills and set boundaries too. I know that's right, Natasha Foster. When you think about this, I need you to tag to I'm talking to you. Ask yourself, why are you interested? Where's the connection? Because if it's a mutual connection, they're going to feel the same thing you feel about them. A lot of us don't understand. I hear my gay brothers, they want straight men. You're asking for a hard pill. Don't make it impossible. But yeah, a poor person want a rich man. A rich woman. Old dark-skinned midnight black man want a light-skinned woman. Somebody with bad hair want somebody with straight hair. You understand? We got to be honest where the connection coming from. Because you ain't got no muscles, but you want somebody that got muscles. You don't have a shape, but you want somebody that ain't got a shape. You good looking, huh? And you get somebody that's unattractive. Very few people get people that resonate with them. That's why you got mustard with ketchup. That's why you got salt with sugar. No, salt with pepper. There's always opposite attract. That's right. That's right. That blackberry. Yes. I feel it's mutual. She told me that. But she is not be trying me. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to say this on the real. Some of y'all lead cheating men. Some of y'all women lead cheating men to find a cheating woman. You don't change the energy, you're still going to end up same thing. Some of you men left a cheating woman and got in a relationship with a cheating man. You don't change the energy, it don't matter what sex it is. You're going to still be dealing with the same reality. You got to understand the connectivity and why you're attracted. Some people are still drawn to their father figures. Their fathers that, however their daddy was, they attracted them same type of men. However their mama is, they attract to them same type of people. I don't care if they get them in a different race, creed, or color. Whether they get them gay, straight, or bi, they act just like their mama or they're attracted to that energy. You can lie all you want. There's a reason why you're going after that. Still the same energy. And like I said, just like a grown man don't have a side piece, a grown woman. We have way too much to lose to be playing them kind of games. Alright? My name is Apostle Healer. Thank you so much to each and every one of you guys for being with me tonight. I hope this helped and I hope you utilize it. I hope you go to my website, join my Patreon. It's only $5 a month. I think most of y'all guys are in there. But I always have to say that. And don't forget about those classes. If you want to be a part of those classes, I think it's only 3 left. All right. You're welcome, Tattoo. I appreciate you sharing and being so open on this open forum. I want to say thank you to Tattoo, T. Carter, Natasha Foster, Kim Johnson, Kimla Dawkins, Mother Susan, Karen, Cartwright, all right there. I like this. Jermaine Wise. Jasmine Wise. Kim Johnson Wise. Keep Karen, Cartwright. Oh, y'all were chiming up a storm. Jackie Wilson, Brother Johnny, Mama Susan, Natasha Foster, Sister Jackie, Mama Susan, A. Johnson, Mama Brooks, Quest Dreams, Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, Keish. For whatever reason, they didn't let me go all the way back up. Okay, I think that's it. I hope I didn't forget anybody. But I see y'all on the flip.